What's up, everybody? This is Lyle with No Hippie Barbecue, and did a brisket over the weekend. Had some leftovers, so I was checking out, other people's cooking channels. Ran across James at Aim and Claim 'Em. He had some pizza pockets. Well, you know what? With my leftover brisket, we are going to be doing some stuffed. I'm gonna call them brisket bites for you. Anyway, I'm gonna bring you in, take a look at what these ingredients are, and this is like simple, quick, and something that you could use with your leftover pork, chicken, beef, whatever you want. This is super simple. Let's take a look at what I'm working with. What we're gonna be working with is our leftover meat. In this case, this is just leftover brisket. It could be whatever you want: chicken, fish, lamb, whatever. Boom, so we got that. We have some, I'm going to be adding some vegetables to this. So I have, this is going to be more than what's enough for this, but I have a bunch of onions and diced up jalapenos. So we're going to be rolling with that. We are rocking some garlic and herb, or herb as they say. This is our pasta sauce. I may add a little bit of this to our meat and then have some as a dipping sauce. Just depends on what it looks like when I start cooking this down. Boom. We got some, this is just a generic buttermilk biscuit deal. You could use whatever. I know Pillsbury has the Grands. This is the cheaper version of that. That's what we're rolling with there. And then my favorite cheese, just gonna roll with some queso cheese on that. Quesadilla cheese. So what I'm going to do is we have this stuff prepped up. I'm going to go ahead and get this in the skillet. We're going to start cooking down this meat with our vegetables, and we're going to see what that looks like. We may add our sauce in there, but it just kind of depends on what it's looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going, and we'll pick this up in a minute. This brisket and these jalapenos and these onions kind of mixed in together. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit this with a lot of this cheese. And we're going to have Mason kind of stirring this in here. So go ahead and give that a good stir. Alright, so now it's kind of got that mixed in good. We're going to hit it with a little, this is just going to be your everyday average. This is the cheapest stuff I could find as far as, like a sauce. We're going to pour a little of that in here. Just a little, just to kind of get it mixed in. This is going to be our filling right here. Alright, so we're going to let that, turn the oven off, or stove off. We're going to let this sit for a minute, cool down, and we're going to get filling up these little brisket, I'm going to call them brisket bites. I need to check and see if anybody's came up with that name before, but that's what we're going to call these, brisket bites. We made a couple of these things. Really all we're going to do, spread them out a bit. Now I got this delicious filling here, all that cheesiness up in there. Just going to hit it with some of that. Then we are going to fold it. Pinch down the edges. Now some of this comes out. I've done this before. It's not going to make that big of a deal. We'll just set that right there. Now, if this was some hippie stuff, you might have to worry about it, but like I said, this is no hippie barbecue. This is going to be all about the taste. Alright, so boom. There we go. Seal this stuff up. I'm going to go ahead and finish this stuff off. Now what I'm going to do, when I'm done finishing these off, so I'm going to hit this with a little butter on all these. And then they're going to go into the oven at 350 until we are looking golden deliciousness. And we will be done. I will add a little bit of sprinkled cheese on top of that. But outside of that, it's good to go. So next time you see me, it'll be time for us to get what we call our eat on. Everybody, I thought these were going to be like some brisket bites, but shit, this turned out to be fucking Hot Pockets as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'd like to thank Mason. We did a couple batches and he kind of made this second batch a little bit better. Actually, you know, here's our first batch. So we're still going to be eating those, but don't look quite as good. So Mason, thank you for that, little brother.
No problem, man.
Alright, anyway, so now we got that out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and get this taste test in, see what's up with that. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these, and we're just going to dip it in this little, this is like a cheap little sauce we bought at the store, so.
Now, perfect.
He's over here saying it's perfect. It's okay. I'm joking. Anyway. This thing's got a lot bigger than I thought they were going to get. Anyway, perfect way to get rid of your brisket you have left over, any vegetables. Anyway, I'm going to have to rename this because I was going with brisket bites. Now it's like I got a little mini sandwich over here or something. But anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. Comment, subscribe, check out some other videos. See you later.